Yeah. Pun a tree trader. Charts lit. Wrist tight. Inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund a dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.
Yo, what is up? What is up? How's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Who do we got in here? We got Typhoon, we got Son of Wall Street, we got Mr. Tactical, we got Jarf, we got JR with what's going on? Lay, Goth. What's new with Apex? Everyone wants to know what's new with Apex. Well, apparently I'm still not allowed to talk about it. So, unfortunately, I just got the message. So we'll see. We'll see as the time goes on. But I have some other news to talk about as well. I think you guys would be really excited what's going to happen with Apex. So, I know most of the changes. And believe me when I tell you, you guys are gonna like it. I think so. And that's just not coming from like an affiliate point of view, you know. Tony Gold in the house, Mr. Tactical, Indian Burn. Now, I've been told not to say anything. Are other people probably going to say something? Probably. But I'm just going to follow the rules because I want to keep my code. So, Mr. Tactical in the house, Indian Burn, no luck, pure skill. What is up? We getting fireworks tonight? I think so. I think the market's going to move. I think we're going to move, right? Who else we got here? We got Dean. We got Trader. It's Mo, bro. What's up? Wild Boar. Yo, Jim. Sonic Rules. No luck, pure skill. Anyone know if you have to wait to get a TPT account or can you activate instantly the 5th day? No, you have to wait till the end of the day. No luck, pure skill. Yeah, you got to wait till the end of the day. The only one that has the instant activations is Lucid, I believe, after you pass. Or maybe this is another one too that recently did that, but Chart Dad. Yo, Jim. George Sky or S Scux Deluxe. Should we change to gold? Maybe. Disciplined Trader, Honest Take, Day Trader 420, James Pooley. What is up? Denise, Corey the Phone Trader in the house, Real Robot, Dips and Peaks, Brian Cush, Tech Review Futures, Tris, what is up? Corey Nichols, what is going on? Got a payout requested over 9 days, haven't heard anything yet. Probably still pending. Corey Nichols, yeah, that's something that hopefully is going to be addressed soon, that kind of stuff. So I apologize for that, you know, it sucks, but hopefully that's part of it, the changes. Pawn, what is going on? Yeah, oil should be moving, guys. I mean, I don't know. I think everything's gonna move. I'll be very, very surprised. Shh, don't say anything. Yeah, I know. So I think they didn't get the website done right yet, so the Apex website's still down. And so right now we can't say anything. Now, like I said, I would imagine other people are gonna say, and if you look on Twitter, people have already leaked it, right? So unfortunately, Tyler in the house, Jip Smith, Rage GT. You guys are on fire tonight. Let's go. Have you tried TradeC yet? No. Tyler has, though. TG Capital. He's tried TradeC. He loves it. So I haven't tried it yet, but I probably will eventually. Am I keeping tabs on oil? Probably should. Yeah. What is oil? CL? Is it J? Is this what we're going on? J or? We keep an eye on it. For sure. Gary Ray, Callie, you guys are right on top of it. Steve O, Echo Trader Pro. When Apex will be back, I want to get a TradeAway password. Let's go, Meet Dan. Make sure you guys are using code PINE for the new, when Apex announces, you guys get those accounts with code PINE. I appreciate it. And yeah, as soon as I'm able to announce, then I will definitely let everyone know. Do I think the market's going to open like crazy? I think so. I think it's going to be either gap up or down. Digital News, Crypto King, Darkening Lights, in-house genius. So we have a fair amount of people joined. I'm going to, just before the market opens, I'm going to announce what is going on with me personally and my trading career. Just got a little offer and I accepted. So from today moving on, so actually starting tomorrow, Monday through Friday, I will be doing a solo segment on My Funded Futures TV in the morning. So it's a 30-minute segment, so it's going to be short and sweet, and I'm going to sling some contracts in 30 minutes. But yeah, it's going to be from, let's see, it's going to be from 10 a.m. Eastern time to 10:30. So 10 a.m. to 10:30. So that's what's gonna. So from here on out, that's gonna be the schedule. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. Prime time to be a DJ. That's right. So I have a 30-minute block. I do plan on trading. As you know, if I see something, I'm gonna trade it. You guys know me. And you know, besides that, you know, we're gonna be answering a lot of questions about trading and my funded futures and kind of doing that whole thing. So yeah, I'm trading mode. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks everyone. Appreciate that. Do I get my own giveaway? I have no idea. To be honest with you, I am just gonna go with the flow right now. I don't really know what to expect. I'm pretty much gonna do this show, except that obviously I can't talk about. I can only talk about my funded futures, which is right, legit, and which is perfectly fine because I think my funded futures is great prop firm anyway. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna. It's a solo segment, so it's just gonna be this show for 30 minutes a day, short and sweet. So if you guys know anything about My Funded Futures TV, you have Tom and Terry on, right? And they do an hour and a half. Well, everyone else does an hour, right? So all the other hosts do an hour. So there's a weird little block in between Tom and Terry's segment and let's just say Ash or whoever the guest or one of the other hosts segment. And so there's like a 30-minute block right there. And so they said, well, let's when I was on Friday for that 30 minutes, as soon as I was done, they said, hey, you interested in filling this time slot for 30 minutes a day? And I said, sure, let's do it. So here we are. We made a deal, and the deal is done, and we're going to do it starting Monday, tomorrow. With that being said, I hope all of you guys are there to help support me. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I mean, I've been doing this for a little while, but a little nervous. I think it's because there's usually more people, but we'll do fine. It'll be great. Well, like I said, I'm gonna trade inside bars. I was actually doing a lot of research over the weekend, just yesterday and today, just looking at that time slot, right? So I was just looking from the 10 a.m. to 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. to 10:30 Eastern time slot, and just to see like how many opportunities there are. So you might see some changes where I kind of switch to maybe a 2-minute chart or a 3-minute chart to kind of look for little scalps with ES and things like that. So it might be a little bit something different to try, just because there's only so many 5-minute bars in the 30-minute slot, and I do want to be able to trade responsibly. You know, I don't want to just like take trades to trade, but I want to trade responsibly. So look for your first cuz. You recommend My Funded Futures? Yeah, I mean, they're great. Dark Nights, yeah, they're great, really. Lucid, My Funded Futures, and like I said, guys, they know. Thanks, Coach Fred. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone said congrats. I appreciate it. Like I said, it's not an exclusive deal. Like, I'm not, so on this show, and the way I'm going to run my business is I'm going to trade the prop firms that I want to trade with still. Of course, like I've always recommended My Funded Futures. So like nothing's going to change there. Still going to be trading with my Apex and things like that, just not on that show. So, and they are totally like cool with that. They're totally on board and they totally understand. They're really cool to work with so far. So I'm excited. It's gonna be great. I'm short off the open. Red. Let's see. So yeah, Darkening Nights right now. Lucid 50% off, I believe still. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I don't know exactly what we got going on for deals. I apologize for that. I just was kind of caught up and busy all weekend. But yeah, I think Lucid right now is still 50% off when you use code PINE. And I know that My Funded Futures does have some new users plans. darkening nights, so they do have some new user plans. So I actually have to get more educated. I got to make myself a cheat sheet when I get off stream tonight, so I can remember all this stuff. How much did they pay? Millions. All right, market's gonna open up soon, guys. Ethan in the house. Whoa, look at this gap down. Let's go. We got some fireworks. 300-point gap down. Guys, not financial advice, but be careful, right? Expect some big volatility. Minis could wreck you pretty quickly. So let's just keep that in mind. All right, market down here, about 300 points here. Right down here to 24,700. Let's take a look at gold and silver and oil. Is this the market? Is oil halted? Or am I in the wrong contract? I don't trade oil, so I don't know. Gold gapped up. Silver, I imagine, is gapped up as well. This is the wrong silver contract. Let's go to SIK, right? SIK. Yeah, this is silver. So big gap up in silver, big gap down on Nasdaq. I imagine YM, big gap down. The righty, big gap down. All right, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Just writing a little message here. All right, now that's done. Homework is done. Crude's halted. Okay, that's the issue. Crude is halted. Whoa, big gap. I'm glad I filled my gas tank up today. Cost me a whopping $30 in the old Toyota. Made 1,560 ticks setting the pre-open. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at Nasdaq here. We are going to try to be a little patient here, and we'll just wait for a inside bar or something to sling. I'm sure we have a massive amount of zero prints, I'm guessing, especially on the NQ. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch, but we're gonna try to be patient, and I probably won't trade minis. I don't think. So I am working on these My Funded Futures core accounts. These are core accounts. These are the old school accounts. I got rebuild. These were only $59 because of the rebuild, and I just haven't canceled them because they were $59 on the promo, and it's recurring. So I just keep them until I pass them and get funded. So, but I gotta get some new accounts to trade on stream tomorrow morning. $200% margin for your energy markets from your broker. Oh man, that's crazy. Spread is crazy. Bread candles, yeah. So you guys, people that called the gap down were correct. The Joomsbug app, bro. They said we wouldn't be rebuilt, right? I lost them for nothing. Oh, caveman, you're. I don't know. I don't remember what these were. These were $59, so I don't remember. I just got rebuilt on the 3. I actually should be rebuilt on 5, but I'm actually leaving 2 open slots because I want to trade the new accounts from My Funded Futures. So the core flex deal, huh? Yeah, no, mine have been rebuild. That sucks, caveman. You got an over the weekend gold 5K gold, 5K on gold. Let's go, Sea-Doo. Congratulations. Okay, here we go. We are getting a push up here. 24,800. I don't know if I have the cojones to take this for a long here. I might actually try it with a YM. If we get a little inside bar or something, or an outside bar with YM, I might actually try it from YM tonight. Maybe MYM. Will this gap hold? That is the question. So we break into the upside off this 5-minute opening range candle. Try it with silver. Nothing that could happen. No. We'll either pass or smash this account pretty quickly if we try to trade silver minis, I would imagine. Wow, silver pulled back and filled the gap. Did gold as well? Not yet. Gold has not. That's kind of interesting. I think 1 micro on gold might be sufficient. It was 9K in 2 seconds. Let's go, caveman. Yeah. I'm trying My Funded Future. What's good plans to try? I start with Rapid Plan. Yeah, the Rapid Plan is pretty good. The Rapid Plan is the one you can get daily payouts on. So the Rapid Plan is good. You get daily payouts on that one. The Flex Plan is a lot like the where it's 50% consistency once you're funded. The Pro Plan is kind of like how it says, it's the Pro Plan. So definitely not as easy to get a payout with the Pro Plan. But the nice thing about the Pro Plan is that there's no consistency once you're funded. And they don't really have, there's no scaling rule either with the contracts. So the flex plan is nice with my funded futures because it's 5 days traded, right? So once you get to a funded account, it's 5 days traded of $100 or more. That has a minimum payout of $250 and a max payout request of $3,000, and it's 50%, right? So if you get to, let's just say, the $6,000, you can request $3,000 as long as you have 5 days traded and 5 days of $100 or more. No consistency rule either. Now the rapid plan, you can get a daily payout on day one. You can get a payout on day one. So that's what's nice about the rapid plan. What's up, Dan Emmons, Stevie J in the house? What's going on? NQ back in the prior day range. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the hourly. Yep, sure is. It is trying to push up higher. It's trying to push that gap. I'm looking at a gold possibly inside bar. I might take a trade off it. I'm talking 1 micro just to try. So if you guys are just tuning in, please smash that like button. Thank you for joining me here this Sunday night. Like I said earlier, if you guys missed the announcement, I'll say it a few times tonight, I will be joining the My Funded Futures TV team for a 30-minute segment every single morning, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So we usually have between 200 to 300 people watching this stream. If I could get at least half of you guys to come over every single morning, that'll be awesome. Hopefully all of you, but. What's up, Bella? Hey, Bella in the house. We are patiently waiting for the big Apex news. Everyone's patiently waiting. Everyone's very excited. The only thing I've said, Bella, is that I think everyone's gonna love it. I love it, so I hope everyone else does. But yeah, very exciting. Thank you, Sinister. Hey, Patriots in the house. Keegan Murphy, what is going on? It got leaked? Yeah, I know. It did get leaked, but I'm being a good boy and following the rules. What Apex news? The site is down. The site is down because they're going over a massive overhaul, and there's going to be lots of new changes. Lots of new changes. So that's the reason. Bella is there right now, coding the website, trying to get it done for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. She's over there cracking the whip. Like, let's go. I can't say anything, Jarf. I can't say anything. Working on your fourth eval already, Coach Fred. Let's go. Yeah, let's take a look at Nasdaq here real quick. Nasdaq getting pulled back here. Do we leave this gap? Now, just from observation from the last, I don't know, I would say last few months, when we have a Sunday open gap, it is off very high probability that we leave some of the gap for a few days. Now, is that going to happen tonight? I have no clue, but obviously the market is not happy. Gold, surprisingly, is not moving yet. Now, if I take a trade here, this is going to be a very wide stop. So like I said, I'm going in with 1 micro off this inside bar. And interesting that gold, silver filled the gap, filled the open gap, but gold did not. So I'm kind of hoping to get triggered on the short side of gold. And maybe we get into that gap. So that's what we're going on. Another inside bar here. I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to wait for the break of the very first inside bar instead of this one. Let's take a look at YM here. Is YM trying to get the bounce? Sort of is. Now, I don't really trade inside bars with YM. If I trade anything with YM, it tends to be outside bars and haramis. I don't really look at the inside bars. Yeah, the nice thing about what's the announcement? So I am joining the My Funded Futures team. So every single day, if you guys want to catch me in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 to 10:30 for a 30-minute segment. So it's going to be a short, sweet, and we're going to sling some contracts. That's the announcement. Benny, bro, remember I got my first payout last week. I got 2 more flex up to max balances. Let's go. Just need to get the trading day. It's like I finally got the ball rolling. I love to hear it. Like Benny's starting to get his very first payouts, which is pretty exciting. I was just doing the back test on this since January, and it really does leave the gaps. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it loves to leave those gaps for a few days. What's the target for the VIX? Oh, I have no idea. I would imagine the VIX is going crazy, but it's something I don't really watch. Thank you, KD. Appreciate that. Apex site under maintenance. Yeah, they haven't got it done yet. Are they making me take my hat off? No. No. Nope. But they can send me a My Funded Futures hat. I'll wear it. There's gonna be two mainers on that show. 2 mainers. You guys know who the other mainer is? Show the dome. I'm not quite bald. I'm getting there, but I'm not quite bald. I've lost a lot of hair trading. Let's take a look at gold here. Not triggered in yet. Gold surprisingly just consolidating right here at the VWAP. This is a little surprising to me. First of the month combined purchase number now reset. Time to celebrate. Let's go, Jarf. Oh, really? The Black Bears are playing in the swept the Northeast? Let's go. Yeah, another mainer. Yeah, Mr. Zink. Mr. Zink, who I think he has a show like once a week. Yeah, he's another mainer. I said we're probably the only 2 mainers that trade futures, but I was just joking because I actually have some people in the chat that are from Maine as well. They only allow 10 a month. Yeah, Jarf. Marriage, divorce, custody battle made me bald, Sinister. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Especially the custody battle. No fun. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Catched him on Friday. Yeah, he's a good he seems to be like a pretty good trader, Fred. Good dude. He's a young guy. I think he's only in his 20s. Young dude. I'm gonna be the other old guy, me and Myth, on the show. Big Tick Energy. I have no idea. That I do not know. I wish I could speak more on it, Big Tick. I think everyone was kind of fully expecting to be able to talk about it tonight, but just the website and stuff's still down. So until people can get accounts and stuff, can't really talk about it. Not supposed to talk about it. Keegan, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. All right, wow. Gold is just not... What is going on here? Nasdaq trying to push up higher. Do we take a scalp long on Nasdaq? I mean, it's trying to break this little bull flag. This is a tricky market to try to trade, you know, because you see the gap up here. You think you want to long into it, try to fill some of the gap. But really, like, the market's very bearish, obviously, because we opened up with a gap. So you kind of want to go with the gap. I mean, it's just a lot of gaps. We got zero prints down lower on Nasdaq as well. So, you know, we did trigger this. Let's try a short here. Stops at the high. We are above VWAP. But it did trigger after it broke that Harami candle. So technically it did trigger a short here. Let's just try it for the stream. I'm actually going to look for a big profit target. We can go in with 2. There we go. Come on. That was almost 20 points right there. Market is volatile. So I'm short off this Harami candle. We made a new high, new session high, broke it to the downside. And if we push up and make another new high, then I'll get stopped out. If not, I'm looking to target down lower. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe like 50% of this range for first target, and then look for the ORB low if it really wants to run. Our market is trying to bounce. The plunge protection team. Perhaps. All right, there's a good solid 12, 13 points right here. And with a mini, this would be a nice little scalp. I don't know why this market's making me nervous. Gold just sitting on the VWAP here. How much am I risking? How much am I risking? 133 bucks. That's fine. How's the Apex update? It's awesome, Brandon. I really think people are gonna enjoy it or like it. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's all I can really say. Yeah, I can't give any details right now just because the website's not done. They haven't had the official announcement yet, so we have to wait. I'm being a good boy. Did I say what strategy I followed here? Yeah, this is the 1 trade a day strategy. So we put in a new high and then put in a Harami candle, and I wasn't paying much attention, but saw that we did sweep. Now, normally I'd be triggered in right where it is right now. So as soon as we broke this purple candle, but I got in a little bit of better price, which doesn't hurt my feelings. And 84% of the time, not particularly on this strat, but 84% of the time, throughout the trading day, the first Globex 5-minute candle for Nasdaq gets breached on both sides. Now, when will that happen? I'm gonna exit this position and then see if we can hop in a short off the inside bar. Just gonna be a little patient because if we break that inside bar to the upside, I might actually go long. So made a little bit of, probably got 10 points off that trade there, but let's see if we break. The inside bar to the downside here. Little double confirmation. Same thing will apply. I'm just gonna place a stop up above. If we get triggered, take a look at Nasdaq, the NQ, I mean, which is what really matters. So if we get triggered short here off the inside bar, I will look for session low, which is a long ways away. It's a setting for the purple candle. Yeah, it's called Ed of the Woods Harami, and it's in the community indicators. One of our subs, one of the people that join the chat every once in a while, made that Ed of the Woods for us. So pretty cool indicator. And then put it out there for everyone to use. Works pretty well, especially with YM. It tends to work pretty well. You can see right now YM just sitting right on the VWAP. How you guys doing? You guys getting beat up? Fred's passing evals. Medine, what's going on? When can we talk about it? After the official announcement, Methodical. According to Bella, I just talked to Bella about it. So, but I'm gonna be a good boy. Methodical Man's gonna be a good boy. But probably everyone's gonna already spilled the beans, unfortunately. That's all right. When do we get notified if you violate the 30% rule or not? Usually it's all right. We're triggered short here into the VWAP, which is a little scary. You leaked some info about me on stream. Nice. That's okay. Methodical Man, Bella says hang tight. Yeah, I think it's because of the website, Myth. I think it's because of the website. Website's not done. All right, we're back short here. Can we go with the gap and win? Hey, Adam Daz in the house. Methodical says, Bella, you need to be my affiliate person. Yeah. Bella's awesome. All right, here we go. We're short off the inside bar. I've already taken one little scalp here. Trying to just play it safe for now. Market is not, it's volatile, but it's not really like moving smoothly where I would like to put on some bigger size. I think if you were to trading the open and caught some nice gaps and moves. But right now, it's just, I don't know, it's not very smooth. It's trying to decide which direction it wants to pick. To be honest with you, it's looking like a giant bull flag with a gap above. So if you kind of do this number, put the old trend line, which is not working. Why is it over the weekend like things stop working? Like I didn't do nothing, I didn't change nothing. All right, I gotta see if I can get my hotkeys working here. I forgot how to do it. Oh yeah, here. Huh, should be good. All right, there's 10 points there. There's 10 points. There we go. There's a nice move. What happened to my stops? Woo! Little bounce there at 32. What happened to my... Wow. Big buyer coming in here. What is that algo stuff? Really? What was that level? Top right hotkey button. Yeah, that's probably it. Thank you. Maybe I reset. Let me do this. Refresh. There we go. Anyways, yeah, so what I was doing is I was drawing this trend line here, looking like a big bull flag, but you got the gap above, right? So, but what was that? Look at that buy up there off 730s. And my stops disappeared. Where are my stops? There we go. Sporadic chop, yeah, the very algo driven, that little buy up probably. You could just see it was just going, you know, as soon as it hit that level, you know, someone was probably sitting there with thousands of orders, you know, just buying it up. Not gonna trade. You're gonna wait for the New York Open, Brandon. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'll see. If you're not gonna trade, I'll see you. My Funded Futures TV. Come hang out. 10 o'clock. Eastern. Is it gonna be a paid gig? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've done the show. Man, I've been a bit. I better learn how to speak. I've been on that show a bunch as a guest and fill-in host, and never took any compensation. I just, you know, just did it to keep a good relationship with them, and obviously I'm friends with Terry, and so But yeah, they offered me that paid gig, so should be fun. And really, I mean, it's just gonna be like, it's just 30 minutes in the morning, and kind of the reason why I ended up taking it, because it's gonna be hopefully good for this channel, the nighttime stream, and also it doesn't really affect my life really, that time slot, because I'm usually literally standing here anyway, trading, looking at charts. So, you know, I just come on and do my half-hour show and try to make the best of it, bring some high energy, and hopefully make some trades, right? Now, like I was saying earlier, if you guys are just tuning in, thinking about maybe trading, switching it up a little bit. You might see me trading a smaller time frame. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Just because, like, there's only so many 5-minute bars in a 30-minute span at that time. So, well, we'll be trading some inside bars, haramis, if we see it. Did a lot of back testing on ES using a 3-minute chart with ES. So you might see a little bit of that. I'll trade gold. I'll trade silver. I'll trade whatever. All right, guys, this is a beautiful trade. Currently up 30 points, 2 micros. It doesn't seem like a lot, but man. I'm not really looking, I don't really have any profit targets except the ORB low. But maybe get into some of this gap here. We got some zero prints down in here as well. Oil trade. Big gap up in oil, right? And hasn't come back to fill the gap. Gold never triggered. I left my order on like a rookie. Gold's actually triggering along. Now, interesting about gold and silver is that silver pushed up, had a gap up, and immediately kind of pulled back in the next 5-minute candle and filled the open gap. And gold just said, nah, we're good. We're not going to do that. And it's still looking pretty bullish. It's actually breaking that first inside bar now to the upside. But we're still in a Nasdaq short here. We're just taking one off right there. So beautiful take profit. Let's go. Let's take off that one. Now I'm going to look for the 5-minute ORB low. Nice 40 points there. What do I use the back test? I use TradingView. I use TradingView to back test. Now you can use, there's other things that, so I back test with a Pine script where it's like certain systematic trades. But I haven't disclosed like what I do with it yet, because it changes so often that it feels irresponsible to put that stuff out. But basically, I have a script that's for bar closures, and I look for certain bars throughout the day, whether in certain time frames, and the market tends to repeat itself quite often. And believe it or not, certain bars become red, I go short. Certain bars are green, I go long. And that's kind of what I've been doing with the Russell and with my Apex accounts. So guys, how was your Friday? We actually haven't talked about Friday. So I actually had a pretty good day Friday. Took a nice base hit. And ended up getting another daily payout as well. So here's the this was the Apex accounts on Friday. I took a nice $261 win across all the Apex accounts that I have. So I have 14 all funded. And then this was Take Profit Trader last week. So I ended up getting another daily payout on Friday. I still have the account. No resets on the account. And total, I ended up making $7,896 total with daily payouts. So basically anything above, what, 4,500 is what I got for daily payouts last week. So pretty good week. And ended up getting the 3 Tradeify payouts as well. All right, we're still in a runner here. Nice little bottom tick. You hate intraday trailing? Yeah, I mean, I do too, but once you get over the buffer, you know, it's essentially static. So, you know, if you have a 25K account or a 50K account, if you can get up over that $1,500, $2,000. Now with the 150K, it's a little more difficult, right? It's trying to get up over that 4,500. But I try to get it up over it pretty quickly, and that way I don't have to worry about it. But it can be a double-edged sword, you know. Am I switching to ICT? Yeah, I might as well, Coach Fred, right? On the for the show. A lot of ICT traders on the show, so it's nice to kind of join that mix here. I'm going to exit this trade here. We got what we wanted out of it. We're breaking this flag now. Kind of interesting here. I might actually try a long. You guys, maybe it's crazy here. Maybe it's crazy. Taking a little long here. Oh shoot, I forgot to put it in my bracket. Kind of a bull flag break, to be honest with you. Now we might give it back what we just made and then some, but might be worth a shot. Can I share the link for TradeSyncer? Yes. Maybe this is gonna be a fake out. Here's the link to TradeSyncer. Yeah, TradeSyncer works for Tradeivate and Rhythmic at the same time. Yes. I believe so, Chris. Now, I only use it with Tradeivate, but I believe you can connect both. You might want to look at the frequently asked questions, but I believe so. That's why a lot of people are using it to copy trade with like Bulanox. How much is the license? So it varies. I have the $100 plan a month. That's because I have so many accounts. But it does vary price. Use code PINE if you pick up one just to help support the channel. I appreciate it. I don't think you'll get a discount or anything, but let me see. So here's the prices. It changes to annual. If you want to change it to annual, it'll change. But I have the Pro because I have, you know, I had 20 accounts with Apex, so which I probably will have again soon. I probably will have another 20. Works both with Rhythmic and Tradeovate. Thank you so much. Bull Trap, very well could be, Pawn. Very well could be. Shorting CL at the open was an obvious move, Trainer University. Yeah, big gap up, and then yanked right back down. So I'm hungry. Hungry. I've been dieting, so I'm trying to watch or lose some weight. Getting a little heavy, so just trying to eat some whole foods, not eating the processed crap lately. Cutting out the sugars, you know, the added sugar stuff. And so it's gonna take me a few days to get adjusted. Apparently, updates from Rip's Market Clubhouse. Yeah, see, I'm not surprised. He's not supposed to announce it, so woo. But yeah. But not. Someone pull his affiliate code. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's not supposed to announce it. Like I said, I'm not surprised that someone would announce it, someone like him especially, so they don't give two shits about anyone but themselves. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that, Nick Trader. Kind of doing that. And so yeah, I've been cutting back on the, not fully carnivore, but like cutting back on the carbs and processed sugars and things like that. But yeah. Dude, go all in, I'm telling you. Oh, on the carnivore. I thought you meant on the back on the way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not supposed to say anything, so it's all good. It's all good though. I mean, there'll be tons of videos about it, guys, the Apex stuff, and so my affiliate manager is watching, so I'm not saying nothing. I want to keep my code. Hey, Bear Trader in the house. Bear Trader, I am joining the My Funded Futures team permanently, or for now. So I'll be a regular daily host. I know that you make a lot of videos for My Funded Futures. Gold inside bar again. What's gold up to? Yeah, nice little break to the upside of the gold. Let's take a look at CL here. CL just chopping this VWAP. Big pullback after the open. Huge open gap to the bottom. Downside, I mean. And big open gap to the downside with gold. Silver filled the gap. YM, ES, NQ, righty all have giant gaps to the upside here. So we are long. Could be a bull trap, but I'm going to go with it. Stop at the swing low, 714. Pine and Terry team, let's go. Let's go, Ethan. No, actually, I'm going to have my own solo segment. So right after Tom and Terry, so 10 o'clock Eastern time. So it's that half hour just after Tom and Terry. Or Tom and Terry will be on from 9 to 10. and then I'll be on from 10 to 10:30, and then whoever, like Ash or whoever, they usually have after that 10:30 time, they'll have some sort of one-day host, and they'll be on after that, and then so on, and then everything else will be regularly scheduled program with Myth and Matt and all of them. All right, look, maybe a little bull flag trap here. Appears to be giving back some of my profit on the first trade there. Take a look at gold. Gold's still grinding higher right now. Top of the hour here in about 7 minutes. Oh, we can talk about it now? All right. All right, we can talk about it now. Let's go, guys. All right. Apex. Big news, guys. Big news. Big stuff happening. So there's going to be lots of videos on it. I'm not an expert on everything that's going on right now. But first of all, I'm going to preface that I followed the rules. Please use code PINE if you guys are picking up any accounts. But here, some new stuff, right, guys? End of day drawdown. So intraday still hasn't gone away. So if you still have intraday accounts, all the old accounts, there's nothing retroactive. If you still have the old accounts, keep trading the way you are. Still follow by the rules. Keep trading it. Get those payouts. That's what's going on, right? So, but there's new products, right? So end of day accounts, right? So you have the end of day accounts. So many people, so many people say, I hate intraday trailing. I don't want to trade with Apex because they have intraday trailing. Well, now they have end of day trailing. So they have end of day trailing accounts. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty much. The only major thing I see with the intraday, the end of day trailing, that's new, right, is the daily loss limit. Now it's a soft breach. It's not like you're gonna lose your account or anything like that. It's a soft breach, so nothing to be worried about that. You can see the website right here. Big changes to the website, right? Total overhaul. Major key points right now. I'll just name off the major key points. We'll get back to the market. No payout denials, right? End of day drawdown. No more MAE rule. So with the new accounts, no more MAE rule because they have the daily loss limits and things like that in place. No more 5-to-1 risk to reward rule. They have built-in scaling now. So, there's always have to be a give and take. But you can't just like have a 50K account and just full port 10 silver minis, It's also changed to 50% consistency. So it used to be 30% consistency. It's now 50% consistency. So I like that part. They have rhythmic Trader-Vate wealth charts, so you can trade your quant towers and all that good stuff. Like I said, there's probably going to be some more in-depth things about the new program and everything like that. So, but yeah, just very exciting. Big new changes. You can still have up to 20 accounts. Also, this is another big thing. They changed it to 5 days to a payout instead of the 8. So 5 days to a payout. Same no consistency rules on the, and same 1 day to pass, no consistency rules, you know, on the evals, things like that. So anyways, there it is, guys. I was just distracting you from my losing trade. Can you still get an account? Let's take a look at the prices. Let's take a look at the prices real quick. Let me just pull it up here. Let's look at these prices. Let me just sign in. Let me sign into my account here so we can check on that. We can also look at some of the key bullet points. All right, we're still in this long here. We have a stop at the swing low, taking some heat. Feels like a bear bull trap. All right, I'm signed in here. Yeah, guys, so end of day trailing drawdown right now, 25K. You use code PINE, $26.55 for the eval. $26.55. That's pretty awesome. Now, I don't know what the activation fee is. Intraday trailing drawdown is for 25K right now. $17.70 for intraday trailing drawdown, 25K account with Apex. What is the activation fee? That is a good question. To be honest with you, I do not know what the activation fee is going to be. I'm looking. Actually, we can see. We can see right here. Let's see, what's the activation fee? Monthly 105, 125 instead of 75, 105. 5 days is awesome instead of 8, $90. So you can see the, I think it's actually cheaper. I'm getting it on, it's a little bit cheaper on my end here. Now you have to pass in a month. Yeah. So there's no more rebills. There's no more rebills, right? So you don't get rebilled. But you have a month to pass it. Or you have to get another account. Which the majority of people, let's face it. Let's face it. You know. End up blowing the accounts anyway. Let's see. One-time fee is written there. Nothing about activation. Would that be real? Yeah. So it is a one-time fee, but like I said, there's no. Sorry, I'm getting a message from Bella, the Apex rep. Same time. A little distracted. I'm like, need to know the max payout really for end of the day. It's 140 in the day, 50, but not sure about the max payouts. 50% consistency. So yeah, let's take a look at the payouts process here. Let's take a look at the payout. The other thing that I know is a path to payout is okay. They haven't announced that yet either. They do have a path to live, not path to payout, a path to live coming, guys. So that's coming, path to live. Let's take a look at the 50K account. Let's take a look at the PA end of day performance accounts, okay? So let's take a look at this 50K account. Max drawdown 2,000, right? End of day account. There is scaling, tier base. So if we click on this, which is a max loss, max position size, daily loss limit. And it is going to be 2 contracts from $0 to $1,500, right? So 2 contracts max on a 50K account. That's level 1. So once you're over the 1,500, you can move to 3 contracts total. And it's still a $1,000 daily loss limit, which actually is not daily loss limits. I mean, on evals, you know, kind of, you know, it's not my favorite, but with funded accounts, this saves my bacon so many times, having those daily loss limits. But let's look at the payout stuff. This is what everyone wants to see. Where's the payout stuff? So I'm learning too, guys. I'm learning stuff too. I can't believe you can have 20 end of day accounts. It's crazy. Here we go. Payouts. 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 Yeah, payouts. All right, 5 minimum days of trading. Minimum. This is on the end of day performance accounts. $250. 5 days of $250 or more. Safety net is 2,100. Minimum balance to request is 52,600. Let's go. That's like the old Apex. So that is the old Apex rules, 2,600. I like that. So 50% consistency just means that 50% of your profits can't be more than 50%, right? So it can't be more than if you're going for minimum balance, which is 2,600, it can't be more than 50% of that. And let's look at the max payouts here. So max payouts here on a 50K, 1,500, 1,500, 2,000. That's not that bad. That is not bad. So, all right, if I understand this correctly, it is you make 2,600, trade it for 5 days, have 5 days of $250 or more. You get a $1,500 payout on a 50K. I actually like that. And this is not like affiliate talk here. I actually like that. That's not bad. $250, $250 minimum daily profit. It's definitely doable. Definitely doable. I like it. I'm curious to look at, so I'm not really looking at the chat. I'm just trying to like focus on this here. Let's look at the intraday trailing drawdown here. Counts. I want to see what the payouts look like this. See if it's different. So intraday trailing is a little bit different. You only got to make 5 days with $200 or more, and 2,600 same. And payout requests 1,500, but on payout 2 you can actually get 2,000, and then 2,500, 2,500, 3,000, then 3,000 on a 50K. That's the intraday trailing drawdown accounts. So that's not too bad either. Also 100% profit split, right? So 100% profit split. No 90-10, no 80-20. It's 100%. You request $1,500, you're gonna get $1,500. Unlike most props all have the profit splits, Apex still 100%. So there's some good key points there. To be honest with you guys, I like the end of day accounts. Now the end of day accounts, the only I would say between that and let's double check something. Intraday accounts eval drawdown. Yeah, so there's still drawdown daily loss limit with the intraday accounts as well. So they have trailing drawdown with the evals. So no more full porting the evals, right? So it'll be a little bit more difficult to pass the evals, but on the payout side, it's much better. It's much better. So I'm just giving my thoughts here. So yeah, so that's it. I mean, let's look at the markets again here. See if we get any questions. Any buffer or no buffer? Yeah, so you got to get to 2,600 as the minimum balance. No one likes the update. I like it. I mean, I don't mind it. It's so funny. People are funny. Like, they don't want intraday trailing. They go to end of day. They have some end of day accounts, which is kind of an industry first, right? 20 end of day accounts. I mean, it might be someone else has that, but yeah, I mean, I like it. So I think the market is going to recover. Some point, but man, it does not want to. We are still long. We're holding this low, but man, it don't look good as of right now. Will they give me a refund until they got screwed, Little Joe? Well, I mean, a lot of people like the old rules apparently, because people are going off on Twitter where they don't like the new rules. So, will they give you a refund? I don't know, Little Joe, but can you buy 20 accounts at the same time? So there is gonna be a way where you can buy, I believe 5. Now I'm not sure, but I think it's 5 at a time. I think, where you can buy 5 at a time. Does it go away? HB no. So any rules, nothing's going back retroactive. So if you're still trading on Apex under the old accounts, those are the rules that you're trading, right? You're still trading on that. So if MAE rules and stuff like that still apply to the old accounts. So if you're trading that, then yeah. Cave Trader likes it. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be people that don't like it and whatever. You know, the beauty of it, guys. You know, like I've always said, it's like we have options. We have options. You know, that's the nice thing. People hated the old Apex MAE rules and stuff like that. Well, I mean, really, it's like $750 loss on a 50K account is quite a bit. Now I've blown accounts and everything, but you know, if you try to keep under it and keep a reasonable stop loss, you know, it's not bad. Apex should have a Discord customer service like they used to, Keegan. They had a Discord, but got rid of it when they had all the rhythmic outages a couple summers ago. Yeah, it wasn't Apex's fault. It was just Rhythmic itself. It was just a nightmare. I think they got rid of it then. Let me go back to the chat, guys. Guys, smash that like button. Yeah, they reduced the number of contracts you can trade. Yep, they did. Which, you know, 10 minis on a 50K account is insane. So no more Apex Pass bracket for me. I'm gonna have to retire my Apex Pass bracket. Rest in peace, Apex Pass bracket. It was fun while it lasted. All right, we're still long here off this bull flag break. You can see right here, we took a short down off the inside bar and Harami candle. Pretty much bottom ticked it. Took a nice 40 points. Hop back in with 2 micros on this little flag break, or what I was thinking was going to be a flag break, but so far not really playing out, just kind of chopping this VWAP. So after a big, huge move, we've consolidated and going sideways. Still above the 5-minute ORB, have not breached the low. Taking a look at gold here. Gold still grinding to the upside as well as, well, silver and gold are kind of disconnected right now. Silver's just chopping sideways. Nick Trader, your eval ban got lifted. Let's go. Congratulations. If you decide to trade with them, please use my code PINE. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I mean, I know a lot of people are not going to like the new rules. Some people like it. I personally like it. It is a big change. I'm not going to lie. People don't like change. But we have options, right? Pick up some Lucid accounts, pick up some My Funded Futures accounts if you want. That's the beauty of trading props, and I trade with everyone. You know, I trade with everyone. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Harami and outside bar. It is choppy though, for sure. It is choppy moto time. Timo, I mean Moto Timo. Yeah, no, yeah. So apparently the eval ban is gone. So if you guys are eval banned, please use code PINE. Appreciate the support. Load up 20 accounts. Get it in. That's actually good deals for the evals right now. Barefoot greenback. Yeah, Benny. Yeah, to deem the legacy account. So the old Apex accounts are deemed legacy accounts right now. So I'm still trading 14 legacy accounts for Apex. So oof, looks like we get stopped out on this. Maybe. I feel like I want to scalp this range though. A little bounce off 20. Will it hold? It don't feel like it. Just trying. Yeah, true. Yeah, there's a bunch of new changes to Apex. I'm not gonna go back all through it, but still negative 30% rule? No. It's gone away. You can still pass in one day. Yep. Most people are saying they're still going to deny you. No, I don't think so. I think that they, unless you're hedging or something like that, I think the plan is that they have things in place to catch you before. So like with Tradeify, Lucid, you know, where they've really never had any denials, they have systems in place to be able to catch you doing stuff, breaking the rules, hedging, things like that already. So sorry if I missed a lot in the chat. Does it provide any discounts on the Apex PA fees? If there's a discount on the fees, as far as the activation fees, my code will get you the max discount on what, you know, whatever discount that they're offering. So one day to pass, end of day 140, 50K, 1500 max payout, 15% consistency. That's all the people. Yeah, 15%, $1,500 max payout, 50% consistency. Yeah. Forex Edge in the house. You still passing one day? Yes. Yep. All right, we're still holding that 20 level. All right, stopped out there. Man. So, little bull flag trap, right? I mean, we gave it a shot, so we're down about $100. Perfectly fine. We'll look for another trade here. Let's take a look at gold. Gold breaking to the downside. I'm actually gonna try a short on gold. Very, very risky here. I kind of think 1 micro. If gold can get some momentum to the downside, it never filled that gap, but silver did, and I find that very interesting. Now, they're two different things, but we'll take a short off the inside bar. A little bit late here. There's a little break here. Stop is at 393.4. Hopefully I don't try to go for too much again. This is the problem when sometimes when I trade micros, I tend to overtrade where I look for too many points. Instead of like getting in a, if I got in a 1 mini contract right there, that would have been like a $400, $500 trade. Like just that little push. But sometimes when I'm trading the micros, I tend to overtrade a bit. Just because I'm looking at the P&L, you know. But taking a little short on gold. So if I take more than a month to pass, it'll fail and don't pass in time. Yeah, so it's, yeah, you have to pass it, I believe, in 30 days. Yeah, it's a 30-day assignment. From what I understand, people said that Apex has said that like 90, whatever. I don't know about the statistics, but like, let's just say the majority of people never had an eval past 30 days. Anyway. Because, you know, people tend to send it, right? The evals are cheap and they tend to send the evals. So banned for 8 months and just posted evals. Let's go. So no more eval ban. I like Take Profit Trader better personally than no rules same day. Yeah, so I mean, I'm still trading with Take Profit Trader 100%. Getting daily payouts every single day. Take Profit Trader. I tried to get some trade day evals going and then ended up failing. Now, so I don't know what accounts I'm going to get with My Funded Futures to trade on the My Funded Futures stream, but I'm probably going to look at the rapid plans and then try to get daily payouts every day on my segment, my 30-minute segment. So that might be a little bit of a challenge, but maybe I can get, you know, maybe if I can get $150, $200 daily payouts every single day on the segment, that'll be a pretty good little theme to the show. So, what accounts do I like for Apex? My favorites, it's usually between 50Ks and 150Ks. I always found that the 50Ks were easy to pass, right, under the old legacy plans. So I could pass those pretty quickly in one day. So that's why I always choose 50K accounts. So I still like the 50K accounts. I think that's a pretty good mix. Pretty good especially the end of day accounts. I think 50Ks are fine for me. That's what I like. Now, if you were going to hand me a bunch of 150Ks already passed, then hey, I'll take that. But wow, it was a 10-point move off that. This is what I was talking about. That was a 10-point gold drop, $1,000 with one mini, and here I am back holding it again. So see money, take money. I need to pay attention more to that, to the points instead of the dollars. You know, 10-point move in gold is big time, generally. Trading on tilt in the house. What's going on, man? 44 the Punisher. Take it easy. Trying. think you can stop past eval 2. We only need 1 or 2 days. Going against the session VWAP. Little Harami candle here. It can come stop me out if it wants. 227 people watching, 108 likes. I'm just getting caught up on the chat here. Guys, please smash that like button. We are slinging some contracts. If you guys are just tuning in, there's a pin to the top of the chat here. I will be on My Funded Futures TV as a regular host from 10 a.m. to 10:30 Eastern time. So it's only a 30-minute segment, right? So, you know, you guys won't get sick of me in 30 minutes, I don't think. So it'll be good for this channel. I think we'll get a lot of new subs to the nightly stream. And so yeah, so 10 o'clock Eastern time to 10:30 Eastern time, just a 30-minute block. It's going to be action packed. I'm going to try to, you know, trade as much as I can in the 30 minutes without, you know, degenning. Obviously, we want to take nice, responsible trades. So I appreciate that. If you guys just tune in, and yeah, every single day from 10 to 10:30, Monday through Friday. And I'm still going to be doing this show every single night, Sunday through Friday, Sunday through Thursday. So I'll be doing both shows. Be working overtime. No, actually, like this time slot, this is why I agreed to it, because the time slot just, it's good. I mean, I'm usually trading at that time anyway. I'm looking at the charts at least. Hey, next trade, Lou. That was the news besides the Apex stuff. Apex with the massive overhaul. More to come with the Apex, guys. If you, like I said, if you guys are trading with Apex, I really, really appreciate the support. If you guys use my code PINE, there's no more eval ban as far as people are able to buy evals. So I really appreciate that. And like I said, but yeah, the major announcement is that My Funded Futures TV. I'm gonna be a new host on My Funded Futures TV next trade, Lou. The ban is back in place, by the way. Oh, okay. They've already figured it out. Okay. Nix that, like. Yeah, I'm gonna be just a 30 minutes, so 10 a.m. to 10:30 Eastern time. Join me on My Funded Futures TV. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be some controversy with that, the eval ban stuff. Are your comments coming in late next trade, Lou? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited. You know, all that good stuff. Like I said, I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm just gonna trade how I trade. Try my best. See what happens. You know. Should have took the 10 points on this gold trade here. Let's take a look at Nasdaq real quick. Little inside bar short maybe. Let's go back short on Nasdaq. Let's sling some contracts here. Short off that inside bar. Very, very choppy though. Very, very, very choppy. Place to stop up here. Woof. We are holding this 720 level for some odd reason. It just keeps bouncing off the 720. Probably should have just done the 80-20. The 80-20. But yeah, who would have thunk? Like, I don't know. After this first bounce here off this Harami candle, it's literally just trying to hold that. So hopefully, maybe we can break down through that and actually take out the 5-minute ORB. But I'm short off the inside bar. Placing a little bit wider stop. Normally I would just place a stop of just at this VWAP here when I normally take this first 5 minute, but I'm trading pretty small size. So I'm giving myself some room in this volatility. So this is the reason. And I'm trying to take some shots here, but so far not working on the, no momentum plays are working so far. Once again, I took a beautiful trade to start the stream for 40 points. And then as time goes on, as I'm streaming, I'm slowly giving it back for tradertainment. It's the way it goes, I guess. That's why maybe in the 30-minute segment on My Finding Futures, we'll have a much better R&R, right? Not R&R, but win-loss. I only got 30 minutes to mess it up, so. So I trade only props. Yeah, for the most part. Ooh, look at that little spike in volatility. Yeah, mostly props. On my personal, I trade options and things like that. Welcome, by the way. I trade option spreads. And then on futures, I trade props. Keegan, it's going to be difficult. They need a Discord support. It's going to be confusing with 100% of hundreds of affiliates answering questions and posting different videos. I know. That's what I always just say, like, go look at the frequently asked questions. It's all right here. Like, don't take my word for it. It's actually laid out pretty good now with a new website. So you can just literally go FAQ, right? You're interested in end of day trailing accounts, just click on end of day, and then you got bang, end of day evals. That'll answer all your questions there. But yeah, don't take my word for it for certain things. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. It would be nice if they had a Discord. The only problem is with some of the Discords with the prop firms is that they'll announce things on the Discord, and so many people are not on Discord, and they don't tend to send out the emails or anything like that. They're like, well, we announced it on the Discord, and it's like, well, it'd be nice to get the email, announce it in the Discord, and then get the email about certain things. So. Hot shot, I know, yeah. Live accounts, right? Do you want my my videos to feature pine trees? Yeah, whatever you think, Bear Trader. I love the pine trees. Love the pine trees. Bear Trader. So funny. Guys, give Bear Trader a follow. I'll give him a shout out. Bear Trader. You guys are on Twitter. I'll post it in the chat. Oops. Give Bear Trader a follow on X. He posts a lot of funny things for My Funded Futures TV, who I'm going to be joining. So he posts a lot of funny videos and things like that. It's fun. If you guys are a fan of that show. And give me a follow on X as well. Wow, gold pumping, no surprise there. I bag holding this. I should have took profit. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm gonna hold the stop where it is. Possible bear flag here. If we can hold this level. Temporary bear flag, you know, just a small one. Like I was saying, the idea too on this trade is that the gap hasn't been filled, but silver did. And silver's kind of like just grinding down lower, but gold just doesn't want to seem to push down. Nasdaq, right around my entry. Very volatile. Yeah, no problem, bear trader. Deepak, what's up? Yeah, live support is something I think they really need to look into. I agree, Keegan. Yeah, it's... But, you know, it's funny, like I've always said, is that Bulanox has the best support. I hate to say it, but it's true. Bulanox has the best support. Go figure. You message Bulanox, you send him an email, and you will get a response pretty quickly. Now, the nice thing is with the Apex is the no denial payouts. So having that peace of mind is that when you click the payout button, as long as you follow the rules, it should work, right? And then you get your payout. That's always a plus, right? Because in the past, you know, the whole under review and they're looking over the accounts and stuff, and you know, there's no fun. So now that's a big improvement, I think, putting in some sort of system in place where they can just be able to, you know, approve payouts or deny it, whether or not, you know, there's no waiting. I don't think there'll be a denial. I think you'll get a warning or a rule break or of some sorts. You know, where Lucid, so they're really trying to adapt with like Lucid and things like that. Lucid has the instant payouts, right? So the instant payouts, you can't really beat that. I mean, you click the payout button in Lucid and within 1 or 2 minutes, it's literally approved. It's in your bank account so quickly, like in your bank, not even just approval, but just, you know, you check your bank statement and it's already got like a transfer pending, you know. It's great. Tradeify is fast as well. And Take Profit Trader has gotten much faster. Speaking of Take Profit Trader, did I take my payout from Friday? I think I did. I put a poll up in the chat here. Just kind of curious. What does my community think? I kind of like it. I know it's a big change. I still have 14 legacy plans that I'm planning on taking to max payout land, but I still like the old plans. I mean, I like the new plans as well. So I will be trying to maximize on that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I guess it's not gonna really make a difference. So I've ended up adding 6 more accounts to my plan. Adding to that 14 that I already got. I'll probably do end of day. I'm trying to look at like the big difference between the intraday trailing and the end of day. Maybe the price, but like what are the advantages? And I'm not like, I don't see a reason not to. This is just garbage. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna place a stop at the VWAP here. This is just chop fest. I'm gonna base it off this first inside bar, but we could very easily get stopped out here. It's just chop, chop, chop. Holding the 720s, so putting in a massive range here. Lucid was fastest payout I've gotten. Yeah, Sacred Stonks. It is super fast. I bet more change to come, but glad they're trying to make everything better, Keegan. I agree. So they're trying to adapt. They got, you know, the live accounts. This is where the industry's going, right? Man. All right, getting that VWAP projection. In hindsight right here, I guess we should just be playing the range. Gold underwater as well. Gold is close to getting stopped out, but not stopped out yet. I expected a lot more. Back and forth, right? Expected a lot more of this. Right now we've gotten this and then this. But perhaps tomorrow we get a lot more M patterns, W patterns, things like that. I'm hoping. But I am just getting chopped to death now. I made a beautiful, like I said, I'm just gonna talk my good trades because that's what us furus do. Took a beautiful trade off that first inside bar for 40 points. That was the trade of the night. Everything else after that has been shit. I've just gone downhill. Trying to work on this MyFunded Futures eval. This is an old core account. I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to pick up a Rapid account and see if I can trade that on stream tomorrow. And I want to get one passed. I want to get a funded account and then try to get daily payouts on it. That's going to be the goal. That's going to be like my thing for 30 minutes is try to just take that one trade, maybe 2 trades max in that 30-minute time slot, and then hopefully take an account to daily payout land with the MyFunded Futures Rapids. Damn it. Damn you, Nasdaq. Competition in the props is a good thing. Yeah, I agree. Lucid still winning on the prices, guys. Yeah, Lucid 50% off still. If you haven't picked up any Lucid accounts, evals, use code PINE. Also, it's 40% off after that. So if you've already used up your 2 allotted 50% offs, you can still get Lucid 40% off. Some new changes coming from Lucid as well soon. Stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce it, but it has to do with live, their live program. So that's all I'll say. I don't know if they actually announced it or not. Maybe they did. Let's talk about the pretty side. Yeah. Stopped out on Nasdaq. It's just playing a downwards channel on the 5. Very, very nasty price action, to be honest with you. Down $393. I feel like that's manageable. $99 across all end of day accounts. Let's go. Yeah, you still got the activation fee. Yep. But still got the cheap cheap streamers. Cheap. I was just reading your chat and talking, saying that cheap evals. What's the major announcement? So I'll be on My Funded Futures TV from 10 a.m. to 10:30 every single day, Monday through Friday. If you want to join me for a 30-minute segment, every single day. So 30 minutes. It's going to be a hot 30 minutes. So take the time. Drop all your other favorite streamers during New York time. Come hang out. At least for 30 minutes. It's just going to be me on the stream. So that's what I'm going to do. Loose is cheaper, yeah. What's new in Apex? A lot. A lot, Ash. So it's the major things is that there's end of day accounts. So they got rid of the intraday trailing drawdown accounts, so you can choose end of day accounts. That's the major thing. End of day drawdown, no payout denials. So they have system in place, so they're not going to deny any more payouts. No more MAE rule, so that 30% drawdown rule. No more 5-to-1 risk reward. Built-in scaling. And 50% consistency, so that's better than the 30% that they had. That's the major things. What's my code for Apex? Pine. Pine for everything except trade day. Trade is Pine with a capital P. So it's still Pine, but it's just case sensitive. So it's Pine with a capital P for trade day. Which, man, I'm really disappointed I blew my evals of trade day the other day. I really want some more trade day daily payout accounts. Right now, I only have the Take Profit Trader daily payout account. Yeah, no problem, Ash. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like news and maybe some changes, like, you know, coming out. Sure, they're getting a lot of heat. That's pretty good, guys. I mean, 70% right now voted that they like the new Apex plan, so 30% don't like it, which is perfectly understandable. I get it. That's why we have options, right? So trade with Lucid, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Top Step, you know, whatever. But yeah, pretty good. All right, Nasdaq pushing up higher. Is it another fail? Is this going to be another failed kind of a bull flag break? You know, if we kind of do this number or do this number, are we going to go up and try to fill some of the gap? Or are we just going to put in a box here? Come up to the top of this range and bounce off that, project off that 80 level. Right now, it's hard to say, but we're getting that rejection there. All right, gold back in the green here. So I'm still short gold. So basically I tried to go short once we broke this out inside bar, and I'm still holding it, back holding a bit. I had to stop up at 393.4. Sorry, I was just messaging. Hopefully we can, I'm trying to get some, not gonna be today, but hopefully we can get some giveaway accounts to come up in the future. Trying to get some giveaway accounts. Let's go. All right, Mr. Young, you like it? I like it too. Rebuttal with a discount code? I don't know, Jarf. I think the discount code with Topstep was very few and far between. It's they don't do that very lightly. Now I am curious how Bulenox and stuff respond, right, to Apex. Apex and Bulenox are always they're pretty much like the same, right? Will Bulenox make any changes? That'll be interesting, you know? So, Operation Apex with the new rules and today accounts might be go to #1 firm. Well, a lot of people like it. 70% like it, 30% don't. I totally get it. When there's a massive overhaul, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like it and a lot of people that do like it. So, I'm for one, I like it pretty well. There we go. Come on. Give me some follow through here. Let's fill this gap. Someone gifted you a membership. Oh yeah, it was probably there was a few people that Flow Zone, Uncle Mo gifted some memberships, but yeah. I'm looking for a big move here on gold. Will we get it? 90% off. I guess it. Yeah, I guess it is for. I guess Paresh. I think it's about 90% off. So now, don't quote me on this, please. But I'm thinking like that's going to be a very similar price from here on out, like as far as the evals go. So everyone loves the least expensive evals, especially to practice, and so I think that might be here to stay for some time. I don't know though. End of day is not 90% off. Okay, so that's probably the difference between the price. I think it's still a pretty good price though. End of day is going to be more expensive, period. So it's like that with all the firms. So even with, I think Tradeify got rid of it, but when they used to have intraday trailing and then the end of day option, it was definitely more expensive for the end of day accounts, which makes sense. You got 10 combines, nice. Oof. Come on, gold here. What a move on gold. This is 1 micro. Getting back some of my losses here. Not going to add here because we could get that snapback. Pushing down to test the open, 346. $50K end of day is $29.55. Let's go. That's pretty good price. $125, no discount. No, there's not discount. It's just on the evals. Oh wow, a lot of people are buying accounts. Big cat. I guess there's a payout issue with the website. Yeah, there's gonna be some growing pains with that website. I mean, they just fired it up like an hour ago. So, and they've been working on it all weekend. If you guys were, but yeah. But like I said, if you're in that 30% that doesn't trade with Apex, I get it. I'm not someone that's like, you guys see me trading all the firms. Ones I get payouts from. I don't trade the firms that I don't get payouts from. Even though there's some firms that I do trade that I've gotten payouts from that I wish I could get more payouts from, but that's that's another story. So yeah, come on. Love to get some continuation here. Maybe the top of the hour we get the big cabooshin. This is what I'm hoping for. If we can get some momentum below the open price, I might try to add into this and then looking to fill in some of this gold gap down. That'd be a monster trade there. You know, a good 60 gold points. That'd be a good one. This is already a good trade. Oh, really, Jarf? Yeah. MGC is killing me tonight. It's tough. Nasdaq crushed me. Took the beautiful 40-point short, and then look. I mean, I took a 40-point short right down here, covered. Then tried to go long off this original break. Got smoked on that. Then tried to go short again. Just smoked on that. And now Nasdaq's looking kind of bullish once it broke this little flag pattern here. But gold right now, I'm looking for some continuation. Unfortunately, what happens is a lot of times you get that little bit of snapback where it backfills that previous candle, and that's what we're getting right now. Perfectly fine. We can stay in it. We got a minute and a half before the top of the hour. Thank you, Jarf. Appreciate you guys being here. Guys, smash that like button. I know there's all kinds of other streamers that you can be with tonight, but you're here slinging contracts with me. I appreciate that. Looking to improve the stream as much as possible every single day. I have some ideas. I want to change my layouts, things like that. Thumbnails, layouts, all that good stuff. But we're slowly improving as we go. And hopefully we get some more people to come into the chat. Stay tuned for this month. I'm sure I'll be able to get some accounts to give away. We'll be able to give away some accounts. And yeah, come follow me on My Funded Futures in the mornings too, from 10 to 10:30. That'll be great. I'd like to see a big crowd over there, big following, to let them know that they made an okay choice on putting me on the payroll over there. So I said I can bring some followers over. I can bring some followers. All right, top of the hour here. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Monster trade here. Let's fill this gap. I'm keeping my stop up there, 393 in a quarter. I'm gonna look for the big push down into the gap on gold. So I'm willing to take the risk. Tokyo Open. I mean, not the Tokyo Open on top of the hour. Tokyo was an hour ago, but this is when the volatility sometimes picks up in gold and silver anyway. So let's see if we can get that big push down. The original idea was shorting off this inside bar, even though I got in late. Time I caught it. Both these inside bars have worked so far, but trading on tilt. Thank you so much. Come on. Currently have $300 with one micro. With 30 points on the gold right now. Looking for the gap fill. Silver filled the gap. Silver is pushing down, and gold hasn't filled the gap yet. So this might actually get me signed into my Take Profit Trader account here. This is making me get excited. I'm getting excited. Come on. Sign me in. Put me in, coach. All right, I'm trying to get signed into my Take Profit Trader Pro account. This is the daily payout account. Trying to get signed in before so that way I can take the next setup. First, I gotta see if they take my payout yet. I don't know if I requested. You know, I never requested. I might actually keep trading, but yeah, this is the payout that I got on Friday, 909.50. So after the profit split, 727. I actually never took the payout, but I might trade the account with the drawdown. So I might not actually take that payout yet. Daily payouts, guys. Take Profit Trader. Like I've always said, the way I like to trade my prop accounts is having a daily payout account and then be able to having a daily payout account and then grinding my Apex accounts, my funded futures, Tradeifys, things like that, because you got to trade them, you know, with consistency and get them, you know, over certain profit targets and trade them for 5, 6, 7 days, you know, whatever it is. But like having a daily payout account that you can try to make some daily money on has always been a goal of mine. So let me get signed in here. Take Profit Trader. See if I can sling some contracts. Look for another possible gold setup if we can get a nice little pullback entry. Now this gap might not get filled at all. Like this might not. I just think it seems like a pretty high probability. Do you have to still buy each account individually? So I heard that might be changing Raspberry Trades. But right now there's a there's an issue with the checkout, so. But I heard that might be changing where you can buy groups of accounts so you don't have to do 20 at a time or 20 at one each, you know, which is a pain in the ass. I get it. It sucks. You know, trade. Yeah, you got burned, lost penny. Yeah. Thank you, Trade on Till. I'm a little behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Squeeze a tooth out of the tooth. Yeah, yeah. Bad idea chasing the trade. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm waiting for a pullback. Miss the opportunity? Yeah. It's probably too busy trying to sign in here. Trying to get a little bounce here, but so far we're looking good. MES pushing higher. That might be good for our gold. Yeah, Nasdaq's pushing higher. That might be good for the gold. Let's take a look at CL tonight. CL, big push up, but pulling back here into the gap. Nasdaq pushing higher. MES pushing higher. YM also pushing higher. Has not even come close to filling the gap on YM though. Gold pushing down here. Come on. Bunch of yeah, this has got some zero prints down here on gold as well. 325.8 and then 322.8, but we also have the open gap too, so far holding up. All right, I want the floor to fall out on gold. Nasdaq into the gap now. The bull flag actually working. Right here, giant. Five-minute bull flag. Now we just need gold to keep pushing down here and fill that gap here. Looking for 53.09 or so. Unrealized got my money back, so I was down right around 300 bucks. And we're not looking to break even here. We're looking to make some money. But holding up right now, 5,343. Silver trying to find a little bounce here at that 93.30. If you guys are just tuning in, you notice that silver filled the gap right off, but gold did not. Got an inside bar on gold. Gonna hold this short. Rippy rip. Come on. Let's break that inside bar to the downside. That would be a nice little confirmation, little bear flag break as well. So we're actually hanging out right at the open price on gold. So that's that blue line right there, 53.46.4. That's the micro gold open, and we are just hanging out right there, testing that level. Will they bring back metal? That is a good question. You know, I didn't even think about that. Let's. So yeah, right now it's still no metals, but I would imagine that they're probably gonna do something in place there, or try to get that back in place. Yeah, right now you still can't. Thanks for bringing that up. I actually never thought about that. I forgot about that. All right, inside bar break to the upside here. Looking for it to fail now, but we are short from 53.73.7, so we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Mega pump, you think real robot? It could. Very well could. Wow. Oh, Nasdaq mega pump. Yeah. What's YM doing? Oh, YM into the gap as well. So gold trying to pump back up. Nasdaq trying to pump back up. Nasdaq trying to fill the gap, the open gap up here. 24. I mean, let's look at NQ. So we have a low of 943.25 is the open gap. 943.25. So just about 100 points. Still short gold. See if we come in the rejection area on the 4 hour. Yeah. Matt, I have no idea how. I think so. I don't know how it works anymore. I haven't traded with them in a hot minute. I'm sure someone in the chat could answer it for you, Matt, though, about the top stuff. I really don't know. All right, still up pretty good on this gold trade. Being patient here. Looking for the gap fill. Nasdaq trying to push up and fill the gap. Gold. Gold's the only thing that hasn't even come back and really tested the gap so much. It's had the big gap up and never really looked back. But it could hold here. Everything's trying to bounce right now. YM, Nasdaq, gold. Looking for more here. Do we get it? Did I see the new Apex rules? Yeah, we went over it earlier in the stream. A lot of the new stuff. BAM trades, yep. Please use code PINE if you're looking to pick up any of those Apex accounts. I appreciate the support. Support the small streamers. They don't need any more Lambos or Ferraris. I am short gold. Yeah, I'm short gold. I've been short since 373. Yeah, I didn't long. I've been short off this inside bar here, so right here. But this might actually be a nice gold long off that. But yeah, no, I'm still short. I'm looking for a big, kind of a swing trade, really. Nasdaq struggling here to try to fill the gap, but it is pushing higher. Consolidating now at 24,080. Get the open gap up there right around the 937 area. Come on, gold. A little bear flag here. Let's see if we can break it. There we go. Come on. Inside bar. No, sorry. Yeah, inside bar on Nasdaq. Really like to see this gold get absolutely kabooshed back down. I'm starting to break that flag now. This is looking good. Come on, let's get that follow through here. I'm gonna add to this. I'm adding. Moving the stop down just a tad. So far, holding that inside bar low. Nasdaq still consolidating here. Hasn't broken that inside bar yet. How you guys doing tonight? You guys doing all right? Kind of a boring trade. I expected a little more of a push down, but I haven't gotten it yet. Let's go, BAM trades. Yeah, you guys never want to use the house code. That's guaranteed failure. Thank you, BAM Trades. Have I bought yet Apex accounts? I have 14 of them right now, so no. I have 14 accounts. All right, Nasdaq breaking this inside bar short. Is that it? Is that it for the gap fill? Do we leave the rest? All right, gold's getting that push down. That's what we like to see there. Come on. Hey, Neo, what is up? Hey, Neo. Good to see you. All right, thank you, Jarf. Thanks for being here. Pine just worked for end of day Apex account, 50K. Let's go. Thank you for using my code, Pine. Get you that max discount. Trying to see if this gold trade's gonna work. It's looking pretty good. So I've been short since right here on gold, and ended up adding some right here. So I'm adding, my average price right now is 358.2. I'm 53.58.2 right now. I'm looking for the gap fill, or at least some of it, down into here. So that's what we're in. Nasdaq pulling back here. I heard, Nick. Yeah, that's what I heard. People are coming in and saying, well, I'm back banned. Definitely going to be some issues. I agree. Another bull flag forming on an NQ. Yeah. Gold working its way down here. We like it. All-time new highs incoming. It's all the open fake drop. New doom and gloom. Yeah, it could be. You never know. The plunge protection team. You never know. I don't trade off fundamentals. You know, I try to trade what I see on the chart. But we're getting a nice move here on gold, getting back all our earlier mistakes. 2 micros on gold right now. Holding that low once again. Hasn't broke support. Nice. Nice thing. Yeah, I think tomorrow morning, I think we're going to have some pretty good volatility. I mean, we already got some pretty good volatility now. It's just, I got chopped up a bit, even on Nasdaq, but Nasdaq's trying to break and fill that gap. Gold easing its way down here. Kind of put in a double bottom, which I don't dig, but yo, pops and drops in the house. What's up? 209 watching, 161 likes. Let's go, guys. If you smash the like button, gold will drop 10 points. That'll be nice. I need to drop about 30 points. I mean, we are back green on this trade. Yes, that's what we want to see. Come on. They must have hit that like button, huh? What a monster trade this it was. We went short up in here, 373. Just a monster. I'm taking some off. I'm taking it off of my TPT Pro. I'm taking one off here. Stops at break even. Nice $435 daily payout added. So anything over 4,500, you can take a daily payout on. It's just a nice trade there. Tried to take a little long on Nasdaq, that didn't work. Ended up just holding that gold short. Back up at 300 bucks. Let's see if we can squeeze a little more out of it. Squeeze the lemon. I'm completely flat out of the pro account though now. Just, you know, $400 with a daily payout plus my salary and my funded futures TV. Now I am going to be a millionaire in no time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My 30-minute segment. Hey, thank you for the sub, Mosey. Thank you for whoever subbed today. I might have missed you. Alex H, thank you for the sub. Deficit, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, Alex H and Mosey, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Appreciate it. What time am I on? 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock. 10 to 10:30 tomorrow. Eastern time. So the half hour after the market opens. What indicators am I using? So the only indicators I use is the VWAP, and then I just have indicators here just to help me see it better. LDT inside outside bars. So the yellow candles are inside bars. The outside bars are light pink. And the purple candles are Harami candles. And that's EOTW, so Ed of the Woods Harami. And all those are in the community indicators. And that's it. It's the only thing I use. Thank you, Singh. Don't forget us when you're at the top. CVJ, no. You know, I'm just doing it for the channel. Doing it for the channel. It's a good time slot. Hopefully pick up some new subs, right? All right, we pushed down into some of the gap. And what's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq pushing up higher? It really is. Woo! All right, might get stopped out on this runner here, but that's still a nice trade. I believe we are finishing green. Got back quite a bit. Hey, TJP in the house. What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go, Lost Penny. Let's get it. All right, I might get stopped out on this runner. I don't know why I have another order sitting up there. Just gonna exit here. I'm gonna exit here. So we got back a lot on that trade. So I ended up getting chopped up on Nasdaq pretty bad. If you guys just tuning in, I ended up taking a beautiful 40-point short on Nasdaq to open the stream. And then I proceeded to give it all back and then some, getting chopped up in this kind of a mess. And then ended up taking a beautiful short off gold right here. So we broke this inside bar, broke below this VWAP, and rode it all the way down here. Ended up adding some, looking for the full gap fill, never quite got it. Ended up finishing a positive on the night. Ended up getting a nice daily payout off that gold short here. So you can see I tried a few times, added in and out. 435 for another daily payout, or at least added on to the Friday's daily payout. So we'll take that all day, every day. Anything over $4,500 on a 150K Take Profit Trader Pro account, you can take a daily payout on, minus the 80-20 split. So we'll take that. So yeah, Apex, big news with Apex, lots going on. Please use code PINE if you're picking up any new Apex accounts. I really appreciate the support. Also with all the other props, My Funded Futures, Trade Day, Take Profit Trader. And yes, please join me, guys, tomorrow. My Funded Futures TV, 10 a.m. to 10:30. I'm going to throw the link in the chat for My Funded Futures TV. Guys, be there 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Give me some support. I appreciate it. Come in there, spam the chat. I want to see some pine trees in the chat. Smash some pine trees. We'll listen, I'm going to be there Monday through Friday for 30 minutes. So 30-minute quick segment. We're going to sling some contracts, try to fill the time slot gap on the show, and go from there. So yeah, we'll try moto time. You know, a little nervous to trade, but I'll try to be a little systematic until I get loosened up, and you know, take responsible trades, things like that, because you know, I don't want to go full degen on the show. They won't like that, but we'll be responsible and it'll be fun. Guys, I'm gonna rest up, get ready for tomorrow. Nice little daily payout. I'll take that all day, every day. Smash that like button, and yeah, use code PINE, My Funded Futures, and all the other props. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm looking for my outro music. Where's my outro music? Right here. Let's go.
Inside bars only.
What a gold short there.
Let's
nice
work.
cover too.
I'm
Inside
trading
bar
in the
long.
pines, futures
All right,
on the
guys.
screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, way patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, way patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation